Hi everyone, I'm Dave Freeman. I volunteered, along with Monica Hahn, to assist Fran and Melissa in this particular portion of the Webstudy course on putting together your online course. And I was asked to talk about what I do with video in my course. My use of video is a little bit different than Monica's in that hers are usually to, as I would guess, to show the concepts in art and art history, usually obtaining them from the web. Mine are usually using a computer-based camera to shoot small videos not unlike this. Mostly they're short, under 5 minutes. 5 minutes would be a long one. And they're usually used for four purposes. One is to introduce the course. Two is to recap different sessions that have just been done. Three are to rehash certain course concepts, and I'll get to that in a moment. And four, usually to address subject matter in very small bites. Throughout my efforts with using video, one of the things that most of the commentators mention and what I've found is that long videos are generally very boring unless you're going to have other entertainment. So that would be a good idea. What I started doing, and I've gotten good feedback on, is in my 7-week summer courses, I was finding that students were taking the courses without any online experience and failing to grasp the idea that this is only 7 weeks long. So I started introducing the course with a video clip right away, mostly rehashing 7 weeks. It's going to go so fast you can't imagine. It's twice as fast as a regular semester. And the feedback that I got from students was that it made them aware that there's a real live person on the other end of all this. You would think people would know that, but some of our students haven't taken online courses before and may not get the idea. Rehashing at the end of certain weeks to address what's going on the week before is a very quick way to do that. I find that's very helpful in terms of summarizing what's happened. Course principles. The principles that are most often in need of being addressed immediately and with some urgency in this medium is the question of plagiarism. Plagiarism seems like one of the fastest rising religions I've come across. It happens no matter what I try and do. I spend more and more time trying to educate students about plagiarism, and yet it keeps recurring. So what I do is I will often do a broadcast before a session telling people, look, we've got to be careful about plagiarism. I rehash what's been done. And then subject matter. Again, in very small bites, I will address issues of subject matter, dealing with content, and usually quickly and to supplement some written materials. I will be following the conversations on the forum, and another point that you should be aware is that when you do videos like this, if you pause with ahs and ums, it's usually difficult because these are not often one-take little presentations that you do. So if you're going to get involved in stopping and starting and editing, it starts to take way too long. It's much too labor intensive. So I can only tell you that in this little conversation, maybe I've done 75 ums or ers, and that comes with practice as trying to keep them out. The other fear that you have is that your little dogs will start barking. So I'm going to end this right now. I will visit you during the week, and I thank you and I thank everyone for the opportunity to have presented this. Thanks again.